Hello, everybody. My name is Pulley Entertainment, and well, I am the creator of Sonic 3D Origins. At least if you have not noticed. Yeah, as you can see, I have Shadow in the screen. Now, don't mind. He is not completely finished yet. I actually just want to showcase today as to what we're going to be doing throughout, since we have not been getting that much updates recently. And a lot of the people from my team were like, we need to give them an update. So currently, Shadow is still in development. He does not have any special moves so far. I did mute the in-gate audio for the music that we have now. That's super relaxing. As you can see, I'm in my Unity debugger, but as well, he's moving pretty well. Made some custom animations. And there's the reason why I actually want to talk about it. So, the reason why we've been taking so long to basically give you guys an update was because, for one, practically the whole team is, I don't know, we have gotten recently a lot of changes in our lives. Personally for me, I just got a new job, and honestly, I'm loving it. And it's a full-time for once in a long time. And it doesn't mean I'm gonna stop the projects. It just means I don't have much time for it. Um, but as well, I have school. School has been really, really tough on me today. And honestly, I just have to really focus on school. Especially, I'm almost done with getting my bachelor's, so I really do just want to try to focus as best as possible. But apart from that, I want to talk about the features and the plans we have for the future. So, I'm going to put some text. Don't mind, I just edited the. I'm probably just going to edit the video, but I'm going to put exactly in the text exactly what we have planned. So, it isn't exactly confirmed yet, but we do plan on redoing a lot of stuff for the map parts. Now, don't say, "Oh no, he's going to destroy Green Hills." That is not the case. The case scenario is a lot of these assets that you've seen here of the maps, those were made within Blender. And we were having a lot of discussion on trying to reduce the amount of time to make these maps. And the reason being is we have to redo all those assets within Blender. And it's just going from one map part to the other. It's and when we were looking into the original game, we know the original game used the sprites to build these map parts. They weren't exactly presetted. Eventually, it looks like Sega, it somehow in Sonic 1, they eventually found a way to kind of get it preset. Probably just copy and pasted. So that's our plans, which is try to do the same way that Sega did it. There has been a lot of complications and going back and forth trying to get this type of situation solved, because there's a lot of factors that come into this, and I just want to be transparent with you guys. It's a really weird situation right now, but eventually, once we get that stuff updated, we will let you guys know. But it's not really a high priority for us, at least at the moment. Eventually, probably in the next version of the beta, you'll probably see some changes within Green Hills, or some testing. I know there's already been some cracks in Green Hills that I really have missed, and honestly, that's on me. I would not blame our modeler. That part was actually on me. Our modeler did an amazing job creating these assets. So I do want to give a big thanks to, well, I don't want to say his real name, but Action Game Master. He has been doing such a great job with modeling, and especially right now we are still doing Marble Zone's assets. Honestly, he's just been very, very amazing when it comes to developing these map parts. Alright, now for our next topic is more of animations. So, for a long time, Oh, that's for some reason. Oh, I just see. I stopped the application by accident. My bad, guys. So, uh, as you can see, a lot of Shadows animations which I have made, they're not really that good. I'm not much of an animator, and reason for why they don't look too good, I did my best, was due to that I had to animate the character frame by frame. What this means is basically he wasn't really rigged with like any constraints or anything, so I had to make sure his feet and his hips were like basically in the same place, which took super long. But eventually, we did just get in contact with a really well-known animator. His name is James underdash 179. He actually gave me some recommendations as to what to do with animations, and surprisingly enough, he actually just joined our team. He actually is going to help us out as best as possible. We don't have any other plans for animations other than trying to get Shadows animations practically done, but I'm still currently in the drawing board for what we actually want to do for his special move, as there's many special moves Shadow can have. And up to our next part, I'm going to actually discuss a lot of the issues that we currently have with the game. And honestly, I could fully understand. This game was not even rushed. We had around literally 8 years of development. I could probably be lying to myself, but honestly, it probably was 8 years of development. What was it? Probably 2019. So no, it wouldn't be 8. I think. Would it? No, it'll probably be 7 at most. Yeah, it's probably 7 years still. Yeah, I probably haven't gone to the anniversary yet. But practically, there's a lot of issues with the game, and we expected this within the beta. And even if you've seen my GitHub during this time right now, let's just say I really reported some things myself. There are a good amount of issues with collision, and we're not entirely sure what's going on. We're trying to get it figured out and try to see what we can do to get that surpassed. And as well, a lot of you guys were complaining about physics in the past beta, though that has been fixed. I do want to explain a little bit more, because it seems a few of you guys still don't understand exactly what was changed. So, what was changed last update were the parameter. I call them parameters, but like for short term it's params. They're basically attributes for the character. Each character has their own attribute, meaning like they have different speeds, like start speeds. They also decide whether they're slow or they're heavy, like Knuckles. And as well as we add some customizations to those characters, like if they have a higher jump or not. Sonic is the fastest, of course. We want to keep like that. Tails is just flies, of course. Amy is I kind of count her as like a brute, I'll be frankly honest. And then Knuckles is just a heavy tank. I haven't decided where to place Shadow yet, but I do plan to make Shadow the same speed as Sonic. And as well as, if you're not aware, I also do plan to add Trip. I'm not entirely sure where to place Trip as well. It's more of like we gotta see exactly what we can do to add her in. But apart from that, I do want to announce some skins that will be coming in within this update. So, within the next update, I do want to get some skins out of the way. I do want to get the Lego skins already available. And as well, since we do have a winner, let me get that information right now. Yeah, my PowerPoint right now is not that good. But don't worry. Don't worry, be happy. So, the user by the name of let's see, field or fried salt. I do apologize if I cannot pronounce it correctly. He actually won the well, not contest, more so the vote within our team. And we are going to be applying the Sonic R models to most of the characters. And additional to that, the team actually has decided to try to put in the Sonic Fighters models too. Though we have a lot of complications with those type of models, they believe we can do it. And really, the Sonic Fighter models are practically easy to animate. Yeah, we might have to reanimate them, so hey, yeah, it's a little bit of a big deal, but we'll see. We will see. But yeah, he won, and we love the way that he actually might bring in some more like attention to the game. But I do want to also confirm some other things about the costume selection. We do have a lot of like not backlash, more so a lot of feedback about what we do with the costume selection. So at least from when it comes to variants, like if the skin just has a skin color variation, or it's more like just an effect that's been added to basically the skin, like if it's pixelated or something, we will probably put that as alts, or how I like to call them, costume selection alts. It isn't like the same way we have it right now. Those are just actual skin custom, like that aren't exactly the same. So what I mean, I feel like I could actually just show you guys exactly. So what I mean exactly of that is, if we have a model like this would not classify as an alt, since it does changes the model. If for a reason the model is like, to say for example, a color variation, or has some similarities, I will probably put it like this, where it's like a custom alt. That's what I'm like really talking about. And there's a lot of things we gotta do with that costume selection screen. It looks, I wouldn't say it looks boring, I say it's okay, but I do want to do a lot more things. And honestly, I do want to classify some things. The title screen, I know for a fact it is terrible. That title screen was made 2 years ago. Don't mind. It has been just a little bit of a running, you know. But we do plan to create a new menu, and as well as a new title screen. That title screen, I feel like it will be more effective if we used it if we're going to go within classic mode. Classic mode right now is the mode that we are using for this exactly. Even though it's main mode at the moment, that's more of just a placeholder. In the future, at least when it comes to release, or close to release, we will switch it towards classic mode. And main story will most likely take a while to build out for the release. And I'm thinking, what was the other complaint we also had? The place where you guys go to the character selection screen. We are planning to get that changed as well. We are currently in development for using a man cave to kind of like, add some cosmetics, as well as to add some like, I was probably saying some collectibles. But we're also trying to create some type of store somewhere within the hub world. And that's the other thing. I actually do want to talk about the hub world. Don't mind, that version of the hub world was rushed. And even somebody was like, this feels rushed. And I tell them the truth. It is rushed. Completely. 100%. It is rushed. Because we have other plans for the hub world. At least when it comes to classic mode. There are other plans for the hub world. We don't want to set the hub world looking like it was coming from Superstars. The Superstars hub world, in my opinion, is super boring. There is life, but there's practically not much to do within the hub world. I want to be a lot more interaction, just like how I was in Generations. So there's a lot of things we're gonna do within hub world, and those portals you see, those are just placeholders. We are planning to do a lot more stuff when it comes to like actually selecting the place you're going into. But yeah, there's a lot of things we gotta plan out too. Now, don't mind, the server might seem dead. I think our last message to the server was well, at least I don't want to state the other things, but probably a few days ago was probably the last message. But the official announcement that we had was probably back in like January 11th, 2026. Which I do want to, before I close out the video, I do actually want to basically explain the next characters that are coming up to the updates. We don't entirely sure when they'll be finished, but I do want to announce them. So, the next characters that will be coming to Sonic 3D Origins, or Sonic Origins 3D, whatever you guys like to do. We're still not even decided a name. We're just going back and forth with it. It is the Double Duel, Mighty and Ray. We are going to try to copy their moveset from Sonic Mania. It will take us a long time to create them, as they never had 3 models to begin with. I do believe there's a game called Sonic Blitz that has 3D models, though I want to try my best to actually create them myself. I'm not much of a model reader, and I'm going to get some help from other people. But those are the next characters that are coming up to the game. We're not entirely sure what the time frame is, but I do want to release them together. I'm not going to release them one at a time, since Mighty and Ray need to be a duo. And that's one other thing. You can't have a duo without the partner system. And you heard it right. I'm currently in development on the partner system as well. Though not much has been done, because there was a lot of issues they got to fix before we even get that partner system working. If anybody doesn't know what the partner system is, it's practically, let's say for example, Sonic and Tails. If you think of Sonic 2, Tails will always follow you. You're not controlling Tails. Tails is controlled by the CPU with some certain instructions. And practically that's what we're trying to create. I do want to create what we call the Sonic Hero system, which there will be 2 other characters with you, and you can swap around them. But we do want to keep the controls for the Sega Genesis attached, since, well, practically the game is based off that. But yeah, I think that's practically it. If you guys have any questions or anything, please let me know within the server. I don't mind answering your questions. Until then, see you guys later.